Cruella gives us the life story of the iconic and most fashionable Disney villain, Cruella de Vil. The original animated 101 Dalmatians premiered in 1961, long before I was born. So my childhood memories of the 101 Dalmatians are mostly from the 1996 live-action adaptation starring Glenn Close. Here's a quick confession. I know she was the villain of that movie, but I absolutely loved Glenn Close as Cruella. The way she commanded everyone's attention with her bold fashion choices, her clever insults, and the way she bossed men around in every scene made me want to root for her. I know, she wanted to make a coat out of Anita's puppies, but it was Anita's idea, and it was for the sake of fashion. I'm just joking. I do not support animal cruelty of any kind. But my point is, Glenn Close is our generation's Cruella. Before Meryl Streep in The Devil Wears Prada, there was Glenn Close as Cruella. So Emma Stone had some gigantic shoes to fill. In the beginning of this movie, I found myself a little annoyed by small things that didn't match how I expected Cruella's backstory to be. Like the hair that I thought was an intentional fashion statement actually being something that she was born with, and the way she met Jasper and Horace, and how the name Cruella came to be. So about halfway through the scenes from young Cruella's childhood, I had to remind myself that this is a different movie, and this young lady is not the wicked woman from the 90s Dalmatian movie. And just when I started to feel like something was missing from this movie, all of the wickedness that I was secretly longing for walked onto the screen in the form of the Baroness, and she is quite wicked. Her walk, her smug demeanor, sinful behavior, and backhanded compliments gave me that same twisted feeling of joy that I felt watching Glenn Close back in '96. I started to feel bad for young Cruella while watching this story. Watching her desperately try to make her way in the fashion industry and also trying her best to impress the Baroness, I really began to feel bad for her. That is until young Cruella began to transform into the villain we all know. Emma Thompson and Emma Stone are both brilliant in this movie. When they go head to head as the Baroness versus Cruella, it is extremely amusing to watch. This movie is over 2 hours long, but it has a quick pace, and I didn't feel like any of the scenes were long or drawn out. This film also has an awesome soundtrack, and I really enjoyed the musical choices that complemented the time period and the theme of the story. The cinematography is beautiful, so I recommend watching this on the big screen if you can while it's still in theaters. If Cruella de Vil is one of your favorite Disney villains and you're skeptical about seeing this movie like I was, my advice to you is to go in with an open mind. You'll be pleasantly surprised. And when you go, be sure to stay for the mid-credit scene. I thought it was a pretty cool callback to the 101 Dalmatian films. These are my thoughts on the movie Cruella. You may call me Firedrake, and as always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more movie reviews, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the next video.